Welcome back again to Bluffy, Utah. We are just outside of the Utah Backcountry Discovery Route, and I was doing a little riding around Comb Ridge and Butler Wash, and I thought I'd stop and talk to you about my adventure boots. So, let's talk about adventure boots. Real quick, the difference between most motocross boots and adventure boots, obviously, is adventure boots are going to be lighter. They don't offer quite the protection, but you can walk in them. And I've gone hiking. I took a hike up to the top of this ridge a little while ago, and while they're not quite as comfortable as like a straight up hiking boot, they work remarkably well. I was really impressed with how well they walk up and downhill. Again, so back to the Sidi Adventure 2s, they're Gore-Tex. They have two buckles. That's pretty much the only thing that holds everything in. And then the Velcro, kind of like a regular motocross boot, it's missing a buckle. It's also missing a lot of what makes a motocross boot. A motocross boot is the fact that there's no armor on the side. There's no armor in the back. They're a little squishier, right? The heel still has this big piece of plastic that I've had the bike come down on my foot twice now with these boots, and both times absolutely nothing happened. But you can see, right, unlike a regular motocross boot, it's a little squishy. Right, it's not super solid. Same thing with the toes. Really good feel though on your pegs, and the sole has it's a regular, I don't think it's a Vibram sole. Actually, I don't know. It's a Vibram styled sole, but it actually has some lugs on it, so you get a little bit of traction in the dirt. It's Sidi, so the buckles are replaceable. The bad side to all of this is, I don't know if you can see it, so I use steg pegs when I ride. It just helps me stand up better, reminds me to keep on the balls of my feet. You notice this is, on my boots anyways, this is perfectly unused, right? On the arch of your foot. I try to ride up here on the balls of my feet. I suggest you guys try that too. But more importantly, and what I'm trying to get to, is the fact that there's no armor in the back part of the boot. When I ride on the steg pegs, it digs in, right? You can actually see there it digs in. It also doesn't have a whole lot of rubber. It's got this kind of fake suede material to help you stick to the bike, and it works okay. It's not bad, but it's certainly not rubber. So it's not a motocross boot. It is not meant to be quite that protective, which makes me a little sad. The Alpenstar Tech 7s were a motocross boot with a real hiking tread on them. But again, they didn't fit very well, and they didn't walk so good. They were definitely more of a motocross boot, where this guy is definitely an adventure boot. Someday I'm going to find something that's more in between, right? So over here you have motocross boots that you can't bend your ankles in or walk in, and then way over there you've got hiking boots, and this to me sits somewhere over here. I want something more protective than this, but I want it to walk as good as this, and I want it to be Gore-Tex. I went through some pretty steep river crossings yesterday, and nothing. It just shed the water. The other thing that's cool about Sidi, while we're talking about their Gore-Tex, is it comes all the way up to here. It ends right there. It doesn't come up to the top, but it does come up here. A lot of other boots like end down here, and I'm not sure why they do that, but this is waterproof all the way up to here. Here's the inside if you want to look. Ain't no thing. Here's the ankle flex, is really nice, so you can walk in them. You can also shift. My real world opinion, I really like these boots. Everything's a trade-off. What I wish they had was, I wish they were a little more protective. I'm thinking about getting the Sidi TA, I think it's 3s or their latest one, or by now they might have a different boot. Just to get a little bit more protection out of my footwear. But for adventure boots, these things are awesome. They're waterproof, they're comfortable, and they walk really well for my feet. And again, it's all about fit and comfort, especially with boots. For my feet, these boots fit amazingly well. So if you find the Alpine Star Tech 7s or any of their Tech boots, I guess, are a little big, a little too much room in them, a little too much volume, give these guys a try. I really like them. But again, honestly, if they ever come out with a more motocross, a more Tech 7 style boot, like their TA3, something with a heel, something with welts on the bottom, so that you can walk and is waterproof, I will definitely trade up to those, and these will go up on eBay. All right. As always, thank you so much for watching.